What if the biggest insurance risk isn't the storm? What if it's what's in the storm's path? New York isn't just experiencing an insurance crisis, it's experiencing a concentration crisis. When most people think about insurance risk, they think about the disaster, the hurricane, the flood, the storm surge. But New York teaches us something different. Sometimes the real risk isn't the event, it's the value exposed to the event. Because New York contains some of the most valuable real estate on Earth. Millions of people, millions of homes, critical infrastructure, transportation networks, financial centers, entire industries, all concentrated into a relatively small geographic area. There must be a bigger problem, because New York doesn't experience more hurricanes than Florida. It doesn't experience more tornadoes than Oklahoma. It doesn't experience more hail than Minnesota. Yet insurers remain deeply concerned about New York because one major event can create losses so large they ripple through the entire insurance system. Think about Hurricane Sandy. One storm, one event, yet it generated tens of billions of dollars in damage and fundamentally changed how insurers evaluate coastal risk. And today, rising sea levels, coastal flooding, aging infrastructure, and increasing development continue adding pressure to some of the most densely populated areas in America. Homeowners want affordable coverage. Insurance companies want manageable exposure. Regulators want market stability. And policyholders are left asking one simple question: what happens when too much value sits in one place? That is where New York becomes ground zero for what I call the concentration crisis. The challenge of insuring enormous amounts of wealth located in increasingly vulnerable areas. New York isn't just fighting storms, it's testing the limits of concentration risk. And that may be the first warning sign of a much larger national problem. In our full episode, we'll connect New York to Florida, California, Louisiana, Texas, Oklahoma, and Minnesota to reveal why America's property insurance crisis may not be state-specific at all. If you found this valuable, please like, subscribe, and share. And don't miss the full breakdown. Because New York may not be revealing the future of hurricanes, it may be revealing the future of exposure. And what happens when the value at risk becomes too big to ignore?